Clarets TV speaking to Champion City Manager Robbie Simpson after a 3-0 win today against Braintree in National League South. Robbie, a home win at last, and I think with over the last few performances that's probably been coming.
It has, yeah. Apologies to the fans, it's taken so long to get a home win in the league. But you're right, it has been coming. And walking in at half-time, we could have easily been walking in that same scoreline away at Billericay the other day. But we were really clinical today, really clinical. We actually started quite slowly. I wasn't happy with our start. But we managed to have a bit of quality, real quality for the goal, and that sparked us into life. And for the rest of that first half, we were really good. And we even played some nice football at times on a really tough pitch in tough conditions. And your standing foot would go underneath you, and we managed to shorten our strides up quite a lot. We spoke about that a lot pre-game. Shorten your strides, no big heavy planting of the foot because the quality will just go. And we had some quality in that first half, and we scored 3 really good goals. And that's probably the most pleasing thing, that we were on top, and we showed with our goals that we were on top, rather than being on top and thinking, if only we can score here, score while we're on top. But we did that, and we got into half time, we regrouped, and we said, be hard to beat, clean sheet, back-to-back clean sheets now, which is what we need to be. We need to be hard to beat first and foremost, and then build our play from there. And we were that today. We were really good. Yeah,
Braintree had quite a good start, and then the shoe's been on the other foot for us today, where you have a good start and then the other team goes up and scores their first shot. It must be nice that it went our way in this time.
Yeah, I much prefer it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, and Simeon with 2 goals has been consistent in front of goal all season, but a stunning performance from Tom Blackwell, got his first competitive goal for the club, and brilliant performance, so much so their right back had to get taken off at half time. He was causing him so much problems.
Yeah, the front 2, when we play like we're playing, the front 2 are the engines of the train. Without them, it doesn't work. So they were really good. They worked their socks off. They were a constant threat, never gave their back 4 a minute's breath. And really pleased for Tom. He works so hard. I often have to drag him off of that 3G down there because the lights are about to go out, and he's still out there practicing his finishing. No one works harder than him. He's reaping the rewards now. He's getting better and better. His game understanding's getting better and better. He's making better decisions all the time, and he's exciting for us. Really exciting for us. And Simeon alongside him is the perfect foil. He's been outstanding, Simeon, and I can't thank Simeon enough, really, because he's been so good.
Yeah, and with no Charlie Sheringham and a couple of players going, we've had to change formation to a diamond in midfield. It seems to be working really well for us.
Yeah, well, we kind of had a feeling to go to that shape when we brought Christian in, to have more bodies in the middle of the pitch, release Ches and Louis a bit more, who I know it would suit Ches, the diamond, because he's played it before and I've seen him play it, and it suits him really well. And Louis is getting better at it each game as well. And then it allows Dara to be higher up the pitch, which is key for us. He can win the ball and drive at defences, and he did that 2 or 3 times really well. And when he did do that, actually his quality pass at the end is improving all the time as well. He laid a couple of lovely passes after the drive out to Tom Blackwell, who'd peeled off into the left channel. So it's suiting us at the minute. It might not always suit us, and we'll have to change and be adaptable. That's the game. But at the minute it's suiting us, and the lads are working ever so hard, and games have been a battle, and we've stood up to it, which is really pleasing. I've questioned the lads actually in games where it's a battle, not necessarily a footballing match, tough pitch, tough conditions. I've asked questions of the lads, and the last 3 or 4 games they've really stood up to it.
And the second half, to talk about the weather, you see behind you, the fog. It's just a case of getting through it and getting the job done and seeing it out to the end, that one.
Yeah, well, I was asking questions, how many minutes played constitutes a game? Is it 70 minutes? Is it 71? And I was watching that clock tick by, because they were trying to get the game called off, obviously, at the position they were in. And we could see the boards on the other side of the pitch, so I wasn't too worried. But when the linesman had a word with the ref, it was panic set in a little bit, and it just would have been our luck. I'd have had to walk away if that had happened to us. So we're cursed. But fair play to the ref for getting the game on. People have come here Boxing Day, they want to see football, and he's managed to get the game completed today, so well done to him.
Yeah, in less than 48 hours time we've got another game at Concord. They beat Billericay today, so they're on a high after that, and need to kick on and build after this good performance today.
Yeah, hopefully, like I say, back-to-back clean sheets. Hopefully, a little bit of momentum that we can take into that. But good win for them today as well. They play good football. They've had a settled team now for a few years, and they seem to gel pretty nicely. They're a good football inside, and it's going to be a tough test there. Lots of teams have gone there and not taken anything away, and we want to stop that.
Okay, well done today, Robbie, and see you at Concord.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.